Hi, my name is Natalie. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make some chicken on the grill for today. I'm going to show you the list of the ingredients that I will be using to make this chicken. Be mindful of the ingredients that I'm using. You can always tailor to your liking based on your taste level or spice level. I do like a lot of spice in my food because I am Jamaican. But again, you don't have to use as much spice as I do. And I try to limit the salt intake as well because as I get older in age, let's be honest, salt is not good for anyone. So those are things I take in mind when I'm making my food, the salt content and spice level, because not everybody could take the spice level that I do. But if I'm cooking for myself, I just make it as spicy as possible. If I'm cooking for others, I try to be mindful of the spice level. So today we're gonna make chicken on the grill. These are the ingredients I'm gonna use. I wanna go over it with you guys. I have the fish and meat sauce from Grace. Love this. The browning, just a little bit for color. We have paprika, lemon pepper, red crushed pepper. Love this in everything that I do. And we have some seasoned salt, just a little bit of this. I do love this garlic salt. This is my favorite to use, garlic salt. And then we have the Miss Tabitha Brown Sunshine recipe seasoning here. I do love this. And salt. So you gotta be very careful because we do have 3 salts here. This has a lot of salt in it. This has salt in it, but we have regular salt as well. So be mindful of what you're putting into your food. This is what I love about summer. I got these herbs from my garden. I just picked these. All this is from my garden except for the pepper. This I bought at the store. Mine didn't come in as yet. But banana pepper, bell pepper. This is gonna be rosemary, and we have some regular thyme here. And these are some tomatoes that I picked up. I'm gonna put them down to ripen. But this is what I love about summertime. You can get your fresh herbs from your garden. You don't have to worry about buying it from the store. And even though I don't have jerk sauce, I can make my own with my ingredients that I have here. So this is what we're gonna use to make the seasoning for the chicken. I did get chicken thighs. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. Okay, this is my chicken all washed and ready. I left some of the fat on the chicken because when I grill it, it will come off on in the fire. It makes for a nice little show with the grill burning the fat off. So that's why that's still on there. So we're gonna start with the seasoning. I'm starting with the paprika. I'm gonna use about a teaspoon. Start with a teaspoon amount. I'm just eyeballing it right now, but start with a teaspoon. You can always increase it over time. Next, I'm gonna add the seasoned salt on this. About another teaspoon. I would say half a teaspoon of this because it's salt, and I'm trying to limit the salt intake. Then this is Tabitha Brown Sunshine season. That you could use as much as you want because that's one thing about her season. It doesn't have any salt in it, just flavor. Then with the crushed red pepper, I would do about a teaspoon or half a teaspoon if your spice level cannot take it. Again, you can always tailor the season to what you want. The lemon pepper, I'm going to use about the same, half a teaspoon. Now, as for the garlic salt, about half a teaspoon as well. Again, eyeball it. I'm not going to put salt in it now that I thought about it because I think that's enough salt that we have. We're then going to try to use the Grace fish meat sauce. This, you could use about a teaspoon of this. Again, I'm just eyeballing it. Put as much as you want because again, that doesn't have any salt and it won't change the color. Now, this is where you need to be careful. The browning does have a dark color. I would say go a quarter teaspoon, like a little bit. I just want the color to change, not that much. See, just a little bit. So now I'm gonna mix this up with my hand. Now, before I get started, I'm gonna go ahead and add my onions. That's about a half a white onion and the pepper. So I'm gonna season this. I'm gonna mix it up with the fork because I don't like touching the meat. I know somebody that likes to cook that doesn't like to touch the meat. So I'm gonna season this up and come back to you guys. Okay, so that's all mixed in now. And before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and add the rosemary and the thyme in there as well. And then stir that in a little bit and just let it go in between the meat just to take that flavor up. And now we're good. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and put the lid for this container on. And if you didn't want to touch a chicken, you could just seal it like this. This is a container I got at Sam's Club years ago, it seals tight. You could just take it and just start shaking it if you didn't want to touch the meat. But I'm gonna let it marinate in the fridge for about a couple hours, and then we'll come back and put it on the grill. So now we're ready to put the chicken on the grill. We take it out of the fridge. We put it on the grill. That's me putting it on the grill there. You can hear that sizzling sound. And I'm gonna spray it with some canola oil. This does help with the grill lines on the chicken, so that's needed. And this is the Memphis barbecue I got from Aldi. And that's the sauce I'm gonna make for later to put on the chicken. So while that's cooking, we're gonna go back to the grill, flip the chicken because they're almost done, because the chicken thighs doesn't take long to get done. So once it's finished, that's me putting the barbecue sauce on. I forgot to show the video of me making it. I apologize. This is me taking it off the grill. And that's the final look. If you love cozy meals and good vibes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here. Please click the notification bell. I will try to post videos at least twice a week. If there's a particular recipe you'd like me to try, please drop it in the comments. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching.